Hey guys, as promised, I'm back on Saturday with another video, and today I'm going to be making macaroni salad. So the reason I'm making macaroni salad is because barbecue season is finally here. So my family makes barbecue a lot in the summer, like maybe every other weekend. That's an exaggeration, but a lot. So, and we like macaroni salad with our barbecue because it tastes good. So I decided, let me help out my parents and make the macaroni salad this time, while they do everything else. So that's why I'm making macaroni salad. But here I have one box of macaroni and it's already boiled, and I made this yesterday. I have 1 onion diced, 6 baby carrots diced, 2 stalks of celery cut, and these are not diced, they're sliced. I just remembered diced from the onions. Sorry about that. I have 1 cup of mayo, 2 tablespoons of mustard, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. And here I have 2 hard-boiled eggs, a food processor, and a mini spatula. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut my eggs, and I'm gonna cut them in half. And then I'll do the same thing for this one. And then I'm gonna take out the yolk, and I'm gonna put it in the food processor. So I'm trying to get it as much as possible out. So I got pretty much most of it out. Some fell on the table, and my hands are clean because I washed them before I did before. So now that we have, we're gonna, okay, so now we only have one more, well, half to take out. Okay, so I'm getting the last bit of it out. Okay, so now that all of that is out, I'm gonna add in my mayo to the food processor, and I'm going to use this mini spatula to help take it out. And I'm just going to scrape down the sides of the cup to get it out, to get as much dressing as possible. So I scraped it down, and now I'm just gonna put that to the side, and I'm going to add in my mustard. And I'm going to use a spatula to help. So now I'm gonna add in a little bit of onions. I'm not gonna add in all. The reason I'm adding in onion is so that they, like the juices in the onion, they can like go throughout the dressing, so that we get an oniony, like a little bit of an oniony flavor in there. So just a little bit more. So I added in, I would say, about half of my onion into the dressing. So now I'm going to add in my onion and my garlic powder. It stuck to the thing, so we're gonna use a spatula. Oh, it came out in a block. Well, that's not usual. So it fell out.
I think, did you put that in the fridge, Hannah?
No.
You did put it in the fridge.
Oh.
So go get some more onion and garlic powder.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I did not realize that I put it in the fridge.
A measuring spoon.
Okay, so I got a bowl, and the garlic powder fell. So it's 1 teaspoon. I have it here on the measuring stick, spoon, same thing.
So you know why it became hard when you put it in the fridge?
Because it's stuck. It like you don't really put powder in the fridge.
Moisture. There's moisture in the fridge.
Yeah. So that's 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and they're labeled so I know which one is which. And then I'm gonna put a teaspoon of onion powder. Okay. So sorry about the one in the bowl. I did not plan for that to happen. I probably did that without thinking. I do a lot of that. So, we're gonna save that. So now I'm gonna put in my vinegar. You can't see it because it's clear, but I did put some in. And now I'm gonna add in the salt. It doesn't matter how you put it. You could put it just in one place because it's still gonna still gonna mix together. And I just added in the pepper. Okay, so now I'm gonna cover it. Now I'm gonna cover this up. And I'm going to turn it on, and I'm using a blade to mix everything together. So now that my food processor is on, I'm going to show you guys how to cut the white part of the egg. I don't know what it's called. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dice it. So I'm going to cut it like in strips first, like I would for chicken, and then I'm going to cut it into cubes like that. And this one is really big, so I'm just going to cut it a little bit more. And I'm going to do the same thing in strips. And then I'm going to grab it all together and I'm going to do cubes. And you want to be very careful so you don't cut your finger with the knife. So if your parents were helping, that would make it a lot easier. And I'm using a smaller knife so it doesn't do as much damage as a bigger knife would do if I cut my finger.
And that knife is dull, so you can't cut your finger.
Yeah, and the knife was dull. My parents made sure that it was so I couldn't cut my finger. Thanks, guys.
Can you think of something to do with the onion and garlic powder that became like a block?
Well, I'm going to leave it out, and then I can make, maybe, like, I could do some pasta, maybe, like, I don't know. Not really good.
Maybe we can mix it with some olive oil and make a marinade for the meat for the barbecue.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. I'd help them out even more.
You're so good, you're accidentally thoughtful.
Yeah. Okay, so I cut, not yet. Just one more piece. It's tricky. And then, okay, so I cut all my eggs, all my egg whites, and I think this is done. So I'm gonna turn it off. But here I have a silver bowl and a regular spatula, and I'm gonna stand up to do this. I'm gonna add in my macaroni.
So when did you make the macaroni?
Yesterday. I
Wow.
said that. I think I said that in the beginning, but just in case you guys forgot, I did make it in the morning. Not in the morning. Yesterday.
So it's cold when you
Yeah.
add the mayonnaise. Do you need help?
No, I got it. Thank you, though. Look at that block.
But when you put the mayonnaise,
Yeah, it'll come apart.
Okay.
Oh, flying macaroni. Hey, flew back. Thank you. So now I'm going to add in, I'm going to use my hand just to like help break it apart so it's not in such a big block. Look at this. It's massive. That's what it gets for being in I mean, it would be like that because it was in a container in the fridge. So, of course, it's going to stick together. Yeah. And I'm just like breaking it apart into like smaller little blocks, I guess. Circles, balls, you know, I don't know. Shapes. So I got it down to this size, which is great. I know, right? Okay, one more. Well, two more. Okay, last one. Okay, so now that I got it into smaller pieces, I'm gonna add in the rest of my, there's some more flyaway macaronis. Okay, so I'm gonna add in my onions. There's still more. Now I'm going to add in my carrots. And I'm gonna add in my celery. And now, last but not least, my egg whites. Okay, so try to make it so that you guys could see all the colors, which I'm pretty sure you can. There's some purple, green, orange, I'm forgetting my colors, and white. So that's what it looks like. You guys just saw it. More flyaway macaronis. Okay, so, and some more egg whites. Okay, so now that all of that is in the bowl, I'm gonna take out the sauce. So I have to be really careful with the blade so that I don't cut my finger, because this I can cut my finger with, unlike that knife. And I'm gonna wipe it down on the side to get as much sauce.
Okay, I'll help you with that later. Just put it down.
Okay. And that's what my sauce looks like after everything is mixed together. So now I'm going to add it in. And I wanted to show you guys all the colors because I'm attracted to very many colors. So when I see so many colors, I'm like, yes, I want it. And I do like soft foods, but like soft textures in my food. But with the carrots and the celery, it tastes really good. And my parents, they like different kinds of textures in their food. I don't know why. But, so, it works out for everybody. So, and if you don't want to use the celery, if you don't want to use the celery, you could add in some green peppers. So I'm gonna sit it back down. Sorry. I'm cleaning up now. Okay, so I'm gonna bring all of this closer to me. I'll put that back on that. And then, sorry, I just wanna clean up a little bit. So now I'm going to mix together everything. Okay, if you don't want to use the celery, I'm not sure if I said it yet, but I'll say it again. You could use green peppers, peas, or if you have an adventurous palate, I definitely do not, you could use edamame. If you don't want to use celery, you could use peppers. I mean, not celery, carrots. You could use red peppers, orange peppers. And if you don't want to use the purple onions, you could use yellow onions. Although the yellow onions are the same color as the macaroni. But if you're not very big with colors, you could use that. Or you could use the green onions, the scallions, as well. And if you want to make this, if you want to turn this into a meal instead of a side dish, because that is what it is, you could add maybe some tuna fish, or maybe even some chicken. So now that everything is mixed together, that's what it looks like. So now I'm going to just, I'm going to scrape down all the sauce on my hand and on the side of the bowl. Oh, and also how to hard-boiled eggs. I didn't tell you guys, but you have to boil them in water for about 5 minutes, and then if you cover it for another 5 minutes, you have perfectly boiled eggs. So I'm gonna put this in the container, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge, and I'm gonna wash my hands a little bit, and I'll come back to you guys. Hey guys, so I put it in a container, and this is what it looks like. Yummy. So I forgot to mention something. One of the greatest things about this macaroni salad is that you can make it in advance, like the day before or the morning before, because if you put it in the fridge, it just tastes the same. But the best part is definitely eating it, because it tastes so good. But anyway, let's go over to the Bible verse. And today's Bible verse is Job 12:11, and it says, "Does not the ear test words and the mouth taste its food?" As I reflect on these words, I think about the purpose of all our body parts and how they work or function together to make us whole. We should be careful about the things we listen to, because what we hear influences how we think, and how we think influences how we respond or react to others. Well, we may not think that our ears or hearing certain things can impact our lives so greatly, but what we hear is a major influence in who we become or who we are. Our body parts function together kind of like we function in a community. We all have to work together to make sure our family and those around us are functioning at their best. If you're wondering how you can do that, this can happen. It's so easy. You can handle things you are really good at so others can take care of things they are good at. I think this will help in getting things done, but it will also help us to be responsible and learn how to work together with one another. A perfect example of this would be our soldiers. Not all of us are equipped to be soldiers and fight for our country. But those that are go, and those of us that stay back can help by sending things over to them or helping their families here. If we are all to be a community and a family of God, we have to work together to ensure that all our family members are being taken care of. On this Memorial Day weekend, I encourage you to find a way to say thank you to a veteran or an active duty soldier that you know or don't know, and show them some love and appreciation. You know what? You don't have to do it only this weekend. You can do it any day. It's great to know that we are appreciated no matter how big or small our sacrifice is to our family. I know my family is going to appreciate this macaroni salad because it's the best I've ever had. Thanks for watching, and to Bobby Uncle, thank you so much for your sacrifice and for protecting us. May God bless you all until next Saturday, and always, I'm Hannah J. See you Saturday.